Let's read further. Out a lump of dough from the vessel she had been kneading it in. Here, take this. She told him with a smile. Go and sit in that corner and make something really nice with it. Go and make the most beautiful thing in the world, she told him. Now mother says to go and sit in the corner and make with that lump of dough the most beautiful thing in the world. Anything you make. Next paragraph. He understood because she often made sparrows, rabbits with dough for him. She would work on the dough deftly with her slim fingers, pulling her, pinching there, rounding at one place, flattening at another, till a shape emerged from it. She would make a sparrow and give it a nice sharp beak, wings folded by its side, and a tail. She told Ramchand stories about how the sparrow used her beak to fight with her husband, how she fed her children by bringing them food in their very beak. She laughed at his surprised face. When she made a rabbit, she gave him a perfect bobtail and nothing else. Just a blob with a bobtail. Blob here means any shape. Where is its face? Ramchand asked in confusion. It is scared of you. It is running away, she said, laughing. And when a rabbit is frightened, all you see of him is his little bobtail. Once she made a mouse and called her Chuhu. It, is it a girl mouse then? Ramchand asked suspiciously. Now, what does this paragraph mean? Here, now Ramchand is trying to make something out of that lump of dough. Mother asked him to make anything he wishes to make of that lump. Now he knows how to make it because he has seen his mother doing it. Mom used to make sparrows, rabbits, and any other bird, give it a beak and wings so that child could play with it as a toy. And she makes perfect beak and she tells the stories that the bird fights with its husband, and with this beak she gives food to her young kids. And sometimes if she is not able to form a good figure, then she makes stories from her own side that it is scared, so it is running away. It's his back, not the face. She has made a story of Chuhu, an imaginary story, and the child considers it right. Let's move further. Ramchand generally asks his mother whether the toy is a girl or a boy. And at this innocent remark, the mother laughs loudly. Let's read further. Yes, and a pretty one too. She had made this mouse with special care and had given her a nice tail, eyes, and mouth. You see, she has no whiskers, she told Ramchand, because her mother told her not to go near the kerosene stove and she was naughty and she did, and her whiskers got singed. Read this word in the red color, children. This is not singed, it is singed, means slightly burnt. Now, she framed a story for Ramchand to scare him so that he doesn't go near the stove. So she says that Chuhu was a very naughty mouse and she did not follow her mother's instructions. She goes near the stove and her whiskers, the hair on her lips, they got singed, they got burned because of the fire. Okay, let's read the last paragraph. Ramchand was very impressed by the story. It was okay for Chuhu because she was a girl mouse, but what if he went near the kerosene stove and never grew a mustache like his father's when he grew up? Now, his mother scared him. If he goes near the stove, his mustache will never come. they too will be burnt. So it's a framed story by his mother. It's not the reality. So he was a very, very small boy of 5 years old. So he thinks that if Juhu can get its whiskers, hair on his lips burnt, then I too will never get mustache. My hair on my mouth will get burned. So he is scared of the stove. This was the trick mother applied so that the child doesn't go near the stove. Let's come to the next page now.